you doing? September's here, man.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm ready for fall, I think. I think that last week of 90 plus here in the Bluegrass State has got me ready for some cooler weather.
You know what? I wouldn't mind the 90s going on a little longer. Get a little more use out of the pool without having to turn the heater on. So I'll take some continued summer weather, but you know I just know what's coming, and I don't want fall and winter to come. I much prefer summer.
If it stay about 78 with about 50% humidity year round, that'd be all right.
Deal.
Okay, yeah, no doubt. Well, speaking of what's going on, we got some episodes coming up for September, and I think we got a couple of good ones, Dave. We hinted at an interview that we were trying to set up last time during the TMM for August, and we're still working on that one. That one, for some reason, has proven a little more difficult to schedule than we had anticipated. Hopefully everything's all right with the person we're trying to schedule. We'll keep at it. But anyway, we've got 2 episodes in September, episode 98 and 99, Dave. So we're getting real close to 100, which I'll mention a little bit at the end of this. Episode 98 is going to feature Mr. Lincoln Wright of Machine & Krieger fame.
Yeah.
And folks have heard him on several of the other podcasts. Always an entertaining show, no matter who's hosting it when he's on. I think you even referred to him as the Burt Reynolds of podcast interviews. I might have to agree with that. So hopefully we get a few laughs as well. Lincoln wants to come on and discuss his upcoming book. It's going to be Luna Combat Volume 2. Now, Dave, you and I both aren't as versed in Machine & Krieger as some other folks, but I look forward to this. I look forward to learning a little more and seeing what Link's got going on.
Well, what amazes me is the durability of this area of modeling. It is amazing how durable it's been over the years. I hadn't quite realized exactly how far back it goes, and to still be seeing kits and seeing people with high levels of interest in it at this stage is pretty darn impressive.
We'll see what Lincoln's got to say in episode 98. Now, in episode 99, we've got a recurring personality coming back to the show, Mr. Steve Hustad. And we spent a lot of time at the National Convention in San Marcos, hanging out with Steve and hashing through some ideas for some other segments with him. And I think we've got a good one, Dave. We're going to be talking about clear parts again. We talked about that with Dr. Strangebrush, but I think Steve's going to offer some even more information on top of what we learned with Dr. Miller. We're going to be talking about canopies and clear parts, the utilization of vacuform replacements, and I'm hoping he gets into actually just how to get those stupid things off the freaking sheet and shaped right and put in place. And then Steve also does a lot of his own stretch and squash molding of canopies.
Yes, he does.
Over bucks on a stick, probably. And
and makes it look good.
Probably makes it look easy too.
Yes.
So that's episode 98 and episode 99. So that brings us to the magic question: what's going to happen for episode 100? Well, 100 actually falls in October. We'll tease, and we've teased before, that it's going to be another call-in show, Patreon call-in show. PayPal folks, if people have supported the show, some of our old guests, we're going to hopefully come in, have a spin on the wheel of accidental wisdom. So I think that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, do a spin and then bring in a new person in the call-in format to take a question with us. So we'll get to do a bunch of questions, and we'll get to do them with a whole bunch of different people rather than having a single guest for all of the wheel for an episode. So I'm looking forward to that.
Well, I only mention it not to get ahead of ourselves, but to solicit questions for the wheel.
Yes.
If you got a topic you'd like to see on the wheel of accidental wisdom, please email that to us at plasticmodelmojo@gmail.com so we can put a few more pie slices on the wheel and hopefully have a little fun with that.
Absolutely. This is a way for us to thank our Patreon and PayPal supporters, give them a chance to participate in the show a little bit, and we think it'll be kind of a fun feature.
Well, we know where we've been since the last 12-minute Modelsphere, Dave. We're at the National Convention, and we've kind of run that one through the ringer, I think.
Yeah.
Well, where are we going to be in September?
Well, September, the big one in September is our own club, Military Modelers Club of Louisville, is hosting the Region 4 Regional this year on September 22nd and September 23rd here in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm hoping that people from all over Regions 3, Region 4, Region 5 come to the show. It's a 2-day show, opens at noon on Friday, runs till like 5 o'clock. And then Saturday, there's a full 9 to 4, 9 to 5 portion. It's the regional event this year for Region 4. The facility's fantastic. You and I hopefully will both be there. We're going to have a table there. We're going to be doing some interviews. We're going to be meeting up with some of our friends, some of the folks that didn't make it to the national, some folks that did. If you've never been to an MMCL show, they are really, really well run. We are known for our giant raffle. If you come, bring raffle money because you're going to want to buy tickets because the depth and breadth of the stuff available for the raffle is just not to be believed.
All right. Is there anything else going on in the region or anything you're interested in? I've got one, but I'll let you go first.
There is one more. Nordic Con is Saturday, September 30th. It's up in Inver Grove Heights, Minnesota. It runs from 9 to 4 on Saturday, September 30th. Our friend Mr. Hustad's up there. Mark Copeland is up there. They've invited us up. It's the week after our regional show. I am not sure that I can get a hall pass for this one. But I am really working to try and figure out a way to do it. I mean, technically I could fly up. I've already looked at flights. I could fly up on Friday late and come back Sunday fairly early. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. We'll see. But if you're up in that area, be sure to go. You will see great models and have a great time. I can guarantee it. So what one's for you, Mike?
Well, again, I'm reaching ahead. I'll probably mention it again. We'll probably mention it during the episodes coming up, just so folks are aware. But I mentioned this one because my son, who's taken the classes this year at the community college through his high school dual credit program, has got an art class.
Yeah.
And he and my wife were talking during dinner prep tonight about how maybe they'd like to have another go at the Chicago Art Museum because we kind of we kind of blew through it when we were up there last time because the boys at their age when we were up there weren't real interested. But now Jack has taken a keen interest in some of this stuff. And just so happens there's a show we used to haunt, Dave, the MMSI Chicago show, October 20th and 21st. Might have an end for this one. I don't know. We'll keep I'll keep you posted on how this one comes out. Fabulous show, folks. If you can get there, go to it.
You need to keep me posted because if you're up there, there is always the possibility I could fly up for the day. So, yeah, you're going to have to keep me posted on that. That's a special show to both you and I from years past.
That's right.
I have not been in years and I want to go. So we need to talk about that.
Well, Dave, the dojo continues to get more and more active. I know got some new numbers there. What's it looking like? Where are we up to?
We're on the cusp of 2,600 members. It's continuing to grow as far as, let's see, we've had 21 new members in just the last week. The posts continue to just multiply and multiply. There's a lot of good postings, a lot of guys posting what they're building, what they're working on.
Been several questions of late that we've chimed in on.
It's great. We've got folk. It's not like we know everything. So a lot of these folks are posting questions and fellow dojo members are helping them out. I love it. Again, the unexpected benefit from doing this podcast has been this community that developed. and I'm loving it. So if you're listening and you're not a member of the dojo, go on over, go to Facebook, go to search Plastic Model Dojo. You will find it. And when you do, sign up. We'll get you access. And even if you don't, and I understand plenty of people who don't use Facebook and intentionally avoid it. Even if that's your attitude, if you get Facebook and just interact with the dojo, I really do think it'll add something to your modeling life. And we'd love to have you sign up.
Well, I think it would, not just the dojo, with our fellow podcasts who have their own groups out there. And I think you could get on Facebook and just do 100% scale modeling hobby stuff and have a grand time.
Yep. Yeah, you do not have to participate in all the awfulness that does appear on areas of Facebook. You can limit yourself to just the modeling stuff, and you'll have a great time.
Well, all right, Dave. I think we're going to wrap this up so we can get on to our episode 98 and 99.
Well, I am looking forward to those, man. This is going to be a good month.
All right, folks. Send us emails. Talk to us. Catch you around.